The DeepSeek, the Chinese AI app that has the world talking. A Chinese-made artificial intelligence model called DeepSeek has shot to the top of Apple Store's downloads, stunning investors and sinking some tech stocks. Its latest version was released on January 20th, quickly impressing AI experts before it got the attention of the entire tech industry and the world. U.S. President Donald Trump said it was a wake-up call for U.S. companies who must focus on competing to win. Before we dive in, please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you'll never miss the latest AI updates. Let's continue the video. What makes DeepSeek so special is the company's claim that it was built at a fraction of the cost of industry-leading models like OpenAI, because it uses fewer advanced chips. That possibility caused chip-making giant Nvidia to shed almost $600 billion of its market value on Monday, the biggest one-day loss in U.S. history. DeepSeek also raises questions about Washington's efforts to contain Beijing's push for tech supremacy, given that one of its key restrictions has been a ban on the export of advanced chips to China. Beijing, however, has doubled down, with President Xi Jinping declaring AI a top priority. And startups like DeepSeek are crucial as China pivots from traditional manufacturing such as clothes and furniture to advanced tech, chips, electric vehicles, and AI. So what do we know about DeepSeek? What is artificial intelligence? AI can, at times, make a computer seem like a person. A machine uses the technology to learn and solve problems, typically by being trained on massive amounts of information and recognizing patterns. The end result is software that can have conversations like a person or predict people's shopping habits. In recent years, it has become best known as the tech behind chatbots such as ChatGPT and DeepSeek, also known as generative AI. These programs again learn from huge swaths of data, including online text and images, to be able to make new content. But these tools can create falsehoods and often repeat the biases contained within their training data. Millions of people use tools such as ChatGPT to help them with everyday tasks, like writing emails, summarizing text, and answering questions, and others even use them to help with basic coding and studying. What is DeepSeek? DeepSeek is the name of a free AI-powered chatbot, which looks, feels, and works very much like ChatGPT. That means it's used for many of the same tasks, though exactly how well it works compared to its rivals is up for debate. It is reportedly as powerful as OpenAI's O1 model, released at the end of last year, in tasks including mathematics and coding. Like O1, R1 is a reasoning model. These models produce responses incrementally, simulating a process similar to how humans reason through problems or ideas. It uses less memory than its rivals, ultimately reducing the cost to perform tasks. Like many other Chinese AI models, Baidu's Ernie or Dubao by ByteDance, DeepSeek is trained to avoid politically sensitive questions. When the BBC asked the app what happened at Tiananmen Square on June 4, 1989, DeepSeek did not give any details about the massacre, a taboo topic in China. It replied, "I'm sorry, I cannot answer that question. I'm an AI assistant designed to provide helpful and harmless responses." Chinese government censorship is a huge challenge for its AI aspirations internationally. But DeepSeek's base model appears to have been trained via accurate sources, while introducing a layer of censorship or withholding certain information via an additional safeguarding layer. DeepSeek says it has been able to do this cheaply. Researchers behind it claim it cost $6 million to train, a fraction of the over $100 million alluded to by OpenAI boss Sam Altman when discussing GPT-4. DeepSeek's founder reportedly built up a store of NVIDIA Aoni 100 chips, which have been banned from export to China since September 2022. Some experts believe this collection, which some estimates put at 50,000, led him to build such a powerful AI model by pairing these chips with cheaper, less sophisticated ones. The same day DeepSeek's AI assistant became the most downloaded free app on Apple's App Store in the US, it was hit with large-scale malicious attacks, the company said, causing the company to temporarily limit registrations. It was also hit by outages on its website on Monday. Who is behind DeepSeek? DeepSeek was founded in December 2023 by Liang Wenfeng and released its first AI large language model the following year. Not much is known about Liang, who graduated from Zhejiang University with degrees in electronic information engineering and computer science. But he now finds himself in the international spotlight. He was recently seen at a meeting hosted by China's Premier Li Qiang, reflecting DeepSeek's growing prominence in the AI industry. Unlike many American AI entrepreneurs who are from Silicon Valley, Mr. Liang also has a background in finance. He is the CEO of a hedge fund called High Flyer, which uses AI to analyze financial data to make investment decisions, what is called quantitative trading. In 2019, High Flyer became the first quant hedge fund in China to raise over 100 billion yuan or $13 million. In a speech he gave that year, Liang said, "If the US can develop its quantitative trading sector, why not China?" In a rare interview last year, he said China's AI sector cannot remain a follower forever. He went on, "Often we say there's a 1 or 2 year gap between Chinese and American AI, but the real gap is between originality and imitation. If this doesn't change, China will always be a follower." Asked why DeepSeek's model surprised so many in Silicon Valley, he said, "Their surprise stems from seeing a Chinese company join their game as an innovator, not just a follower, which is what most Chinese firms are accustomed to." Australia's science minister has raised some doubts over the security of the app. There are a lot of questions that will need to be answered in time on quality, consumer preferences, data and privacy management, Ed Husick told ABC. "I would be very careful about that. These types of issues need to be weighed up carefully." How are US companies like Nvidia hit? DeepSeek's achievements undercut the belief that bigger budgets and top-tier chips are the only ways of advancing AI, a prospect which has created uncertainty about the future of high-performance chips. DeepSeek has proven that cutting-edge AI models can be developed with limited compute resources, says Wei Sun, principal AI analyst at Counterpoint Research. In contrast, OpenAI, valued at $157 billion, faces scrutiny over its ability to maintain a dominant edge in innovation or justify its massive valuation and expenditures without delivering significant returns. The company's possibly lower costs roiled financial markets on 27 January, leading the tech-heavy Nasdaq to fall more than 3% in a broad sell-off that included chip makers and data centers around the world. Nvidia appears to have been hit the worst as its stock price plunged 17% on Monday, before slowly beginning to recover on Tuesday, roughly 4% by midday. The chipmaker had been the most valuable company in the world, when measured by market capitalization, but fell to third place after Apple and Microsoft on Monday, when its market value shrank to $2.9 trillion from $3.5 trillion, Forbes reported. DeepSeek is a privately owned company, which means investors cannot buy shares of stock on any of the major exchanges. China is celebrating DeepSeek's impact. DeepSeek's rise is a huge boost for the Chinese government, which has been seeking to build tech independent of the West. While the Communist Party is yet to comment, Chinese state media was eager to note that Silicon Valley and Wall Street giants were losing sleep over DeepSeek, which was overturning the US stock market. In China, DeepSeek's advances are being celebrated as a testament to the country's growing technological prowess and self-reliance, says Marina Zhang, an associate professor at the University of Technology, Sydney. The company's success is seen as a validation of China's Innovation 2.0, a new era of homegrown technological leadership driven by a younger generation of entrepreneurs. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon so you'll never miss the latest AI updates.